Find the solution of the equation x to the third power minus 1 is equal to 0. And what you can notice in this problem is that you actually have a difference of 2 cubes, since 1 is also equal to 1 to the third power. And it's helpful to know two different formulas if you either have a difference of 2 cubes or a sum of 2 cubes, since you might need to factor them. So if you have a sum of 2 cubes, a cubed and b cubed, then this would factor into a plus b times a squared minus ab plus b squared. And if you have a difference of 2 cubes, like we have, it would be a cubed minus b cubed is equal to a minus b times a squared plus ab plus b squared. Notice that they're very similar formulas, and the way that I remember these is that for the sum, you have a plus here and a plus in the first set of parentheses, and then a minus here, and then it's the opposite for a difference. You have a minus here, a minus in the first one, and a plus in the second set of parentheses. So just remember that your first set of parentheses will always have the same sign, and the second set will always have the opposite sign for this middle term. So applying this formula for a difference of 2 cubes with our specific problem, we know that x cubed minus 1 cubed would be equal to x minus 1 times x squared plus 1 times x, or x, plus 1 squared, or 1. Now we just have to solve this for when it's equal to 0. We know the one obvious solution when x is equal to 1 will work, but we'll have to use the quadratic formula to figure out which x values work for this second set of parentheses. So applying the quadratic formula, x is equal to minus the coefficient on x, which is 1, plus or minus the square root of that same coefficient squared, minus 4 times the coefficient on x squared, which is 1, times the constant term, which is 1, all divided by twice the coefficient on x squared, which is 2. And now we just have to simplify. So we have minus 1 plus or minus the square root of 1 minus 4, which is just minus 3, divided by 2. So x is equal to minus 1/2 plus or minus, here we can factor out the square root of negative 1, which is I. So we have I times the square root of 3 divided by 2. So in summary, the x values that satisfy this equation when it's equal to 0 are these two values here and simply 1.